Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, then hi! So we have some polymer clay, a polystyrene egg, a wood round, some metal, I think it's aluminium wire. I'm going to shove this all together along with my snippers and some paint. And this is the artist that inspired me, that was inspired by Salvador Dali. And let's crack on. Thank you to my subscribers, my members of course, all you new and old, you are all awesome sauce and I appreciate you all hugely. And thank you for being here. I came across this piece called Lagrima, which means tear, and it stopped me in my tracks. It's this surreal image of an eye sitting inside an egg-like form, sheltered under a red umbrella, with a single tear falling into what looks like a pool of yolk below. And something about it just, well, it kind of pulled at my heartstrings. And at first glance it feels soft, almost dreamlike, but the longer I looked, the more it felt like a contradiction. You've got the egg, which usually represents something hopeful, like rebirth, new beginnings. But then there's the tear, that quiet sadness, that heaviness, and they're existing together in the same moment. And that's what spoke to me. It felt like holding two emotions at once, something fragile and full of possibility, but also weighed down by something unspoken. It didn't feel dramatic, just quietly surreal in a way that lingered. And I realised I didn't just like the image, I needed to make it. So I took that feeling, that strange mix of hope and melancholy, and translated it into something physical. My own version, my own interpretation of that contradiction. And that's how this piece came to life. Now, the more I looked into it, the more I realised why this piece felt so familiar. It carries a lot of the same visual language you see in Salvador Dali's work. You know, the strange, dreamlike objects placed in empty, almost endless landscapes. Things that shouldn't quite make sense together, but somehow feel emotional and real, and that's exactly what's happening here. And apparently this is inspired by Dali's work, and oh, I forget the other one's name, I'm really sorry, my brain's gone. Woo-hoo. And it's things that shouldn't quite make sense together, but somehow they are right, they work. And the egg is a big one. Dali uses a lot of eggs in his work, and they usually symbolise birth or hope or something waiting to become. But he'd often place them in weird little places, unexpected contexts, which gives them that slightly uncomfortable feeling. That to me is surrealism. It's slightly uncomfortable. You don't quite know whether you like it, you don't know if you quite understand it, It just not quite right. It makes you think. And it also makes, with this, the egg, it makes it feel like something's fragile that could break at any moment. Then there's the melting or pooling of objects, that the yellow yolk beneath the tear instantly reminded me of how Dalí would distort things, distort reality. Like in the one called Persistence of Memory, where solid objects lose their structure and start to feel fluid, and like the melting. It's the same sort of reality of not being fixed. The umbrella feels symbolic too, like a protection, a shelter, something trying to shield the eye, but in a weird way. It doesn't actually solve anything. And Dalí liked to play with objects, suggesting safety or logic, but then placing them in situations where they feel almost ridiculous and pointless. And of course, the isolated backgrounds, the landscapes, that open space, empty space you see so often, gives everything a dreamlike stillness. It's not a real place. It's more like a mental place, somewhere between thought and feeling. And to me, that speaks of like loneliness, or even your safe space. So that's why it feels so Dalí-fied. Dalí-fied. So it's not copying him, it's speaking the same, I don't know, it's speaking the same language, I guess. Taking ordinary things, distorting them and using them to express something emotional rather than literal. And I think that's why it hit me. Because as you know, I'm having wobbles lately. There's a lot of things going off in my head that this piece just went, yeah, you got to do it. So I did, and I thought, I don't know if I'm going to actually be able to create this. Do you know what? I absolutely love it. And it is sat on top of my pens, my favourite pens, just staring at me. And the way I've got the eye, it's almost like it's looking up to the sky as if to say, it's looking for help or hope or looking for a higher power, if that makes any sense. Not that I believe in God, but I do believe in something. There is something. I don't know what that something is. And then the umbrella is like, for me, my family. It's my safe space, my protection. This has no background because it's a solid piece. It's not a picture, and it's just a free form shape. But I feel like I'm going to call it a tentacle, is grabbing at the egg as if to say, you need to stay. You stay here. Stay grounded. You can look up at the sky, but don't stay there. And I can't say the word because it's YouTube. but that's where my brain has been going quite a lot lately. I'm not going to do it. But this says a lot about me at the minute. It may look simple, it may look odd, weird, but it says a lot. It's a simple thing, but it says a lot. Yeah. So there are 3 eggs underneath, and that's my husband and my children, because that is basically all I have in my life. And it's like they are keeping me grounded. And the yolk is representative of tears for me, but because it's an egg, it's got to be yellow. That makes more sense than blue tears or whatever. But I want to do more of this. I really enjoyed making it, and it took me seconds. Well, slight exaggeration. It took less than an hour from start to finish, and that is concept, making it, painting it, varnishing it, done. And I loved every second. I was completely gone with it. It was just me. Definitely me. I loved it. Fun fact, we have the most notorious prisoner in England. He hasn't killed anybody. He's done nothing that warrants 50 years in jail, compared to some people that don't actually get put in jail for things they've done. They don't deem him safe to be out. He has been seriously whapped, but you know, he has found art is his safe place. And his original name was, at birth, Michael Gordon Peterson. And now, legally, he's Charles Salvador. Now, if you do know about him, he was Charles Bronson, named after the famous actor Charles Bronson. He changed his name then as well, but now he's known as Charles Salvador. And he does his own art, and it's very similar kind of stuff to what Salvador Dali does, and even his tash. Yeah, oh dear. But it's the thing that's kept him grounded, and I find art is the same thing, and I assume a lot of you out there do too. So do what makes you grounded, feel happy, and take the pressure off. But yeah, over 50 years in jail, 73 now, and they still won't let him out, even though he's changed his name to Charles Salvador. I just thought you'd like to know that little bit. It's very strange artwork that he does, and I wouldn't say it's my cup of tea. It's not a lot of people's cup of tea, but when you can put something down on paper, or you can paint something, or you can create something, it takes a lot of looking into them now, trying to stay out of your own head. And I think it really does inspire others to realise that you don't have to be in control of everything. Now, Tom Hardy played Bronson in the film Bronson, and there is a snippet online somewhere where he describes Bronson as somebody who actually made him think twice, and that he's actually quite a nice guy. Bronson himself has described himself as a nice guy who sometimes loses control. Yeah. But yeah, the whole artwork thing has helped him control his temperament, and I think that does a lot for us all. So, if you like what you see, please give me a thumbs up. Don't forget we're in the playlist. It's the train today, and we've got Dave, Janice, Julie, and Adrian, and Corey, me. And don't forget to check them out because they are all awesome sauce. And I shall see you in the next one. Bye bye.